All right, welcome back to another Geoguessr video. I'm realizing as I'm exploring this more that just because there isn't an official world record doesn't mean that I can't have one. I've got a personal record for the no move pan or zoom where you just get a static image and you go through 5 of those. And mine's just under 21,000. It's not great, but I'm pretty proud of it. But I realized my favorite thing to do is the no move um, option. So what I'm going to do on single player here, no moving, I am just going to try and set a personal best for no moving on the USA no blurry map. This might not be very good, but it's the first one I'm doing where I'm really paying attention. So we're going to set a record. All right, the first location is loading here. All right, this looks doable. Extreme auto sales, state of New York. All right, so we figured out the state. We are in New York. This road is pretty east-west, not 100% east-west. But we have extreme auto sales in the state of New York. This says to me, is probably a little more upstate somewhere. Diamond, we don't have any street signs. I mean, I could be looking around for 100 years to find the extreme auto sales if I really wanted to. We have over here, it's more motor vehicle information. I can't see anything specific that will give me any more info. Yeah, so we're going to be upstate probably a little bit. Not too far because I don't see tons of pine trees like you'd see up in the Appalachians. There's a few of them here, but still feels like it's kind of flat. So I guess if I had to pick, I would kind of be over in this area. We're on a pretty flat, largely east-west road, a few turns. I mean, it feels something like this. You know, somewhere along this way. I guess I would see if there were extreme auto sales. I don't want to just be traveling all over the place for no good reason. Obviously it's not here, but it's someplace like this, so we'll click on that. And we're not that far off. Only 48 miles over here. If we had been able to go down, of course, extreme auto sales, but how are you ever going to find that when you don't know what road you're on? So we're only 48 miles away. That's a really good first start. So we'll move on to the next one. Hog Town BBQ. Half corked. We're in a city again. This Wyatt's Coffee. I'm pretty sure I've had this location. I think this is South Carolina. Bus stop. Does that look like South Carolina? Or maybe Georgia? Welcome. Can't quite see. Tollway zone. We've got South Main Street. It's where are we? You know, coastal South Carolina is kind of what I'm thinking. It doesn't quite look like Charleston. But maybe it is. Wyatt's Coffee. Hog's Wild Barbecue. I mean, if it is, it's right down here. I don't see Wyatt Coffee. Is there a main? Oh, I guess that's right. I have Main Street. Do I have a street sign over here? I don't. And this is going east-west, so Main would have to go north-south, and that's south. What I'm assuming is South Main, but I suppose it could be South Market. But it's got to be a north-south road. I'm not sure here in... It's Meeting? And these don't say north and south, right? They're just streets. So I'm going to guess it's maybe not Charleston. The palm trees make me feel like it's coastal. And these license plates. I mean, that's a truck that doesn't have a license plate. I mean, is that Louisiana? I feel like I'm pretty good with South Carolina here with giving these plates. But I just don't know. Hog Town BBQ. I wonder if there's like a Wilmington or Myrtle Beach or something. What do we have downtown? Do we have north-south? Like a Main or a Market? This doesn't look like it's got a real downtown here. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's much of a downtown. And this feels like a real city. You know, I don't know if it's maybe Savannah or... Is there like a Main or a Market down here? It's Whitaker, Bull, Price, Montgomery. Doesn't seem like it. I haven't seen the coffee place. I've definitely been to this location before. I'm just not sure. There's a bus stop with a certain sign that I don't recognize. UPS. Man, could it be New Orleans? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to have to figure out who's got a Main or a Market downtown. Where I can find Wyatt Coffee. I'm just not sure. You know, I wonder if it's over along here. I don't think it looks like New Orleans. I wonder if it's Baton Rouge. Is there like a Main or a Market down here? Not really. I don't know where to pick. My instinct was telling me South Carolina. So I wonder if I just go to Columbia. They don't seem to have north and south either. I don't know what to do. We'll pick Savannah. Oh, it was all the way down in Gainesville. All right, so we've lost a lot of points there on number 2. We took way too much time. This is a blurry sign. I've also been to this stop before. It's strange that I'm getting so many repeats. I just wish I remembered where it was. This could be Michigan. This could be Maine. Minnesota. I can't tell what those license plates say, but I think the most likely is going to be up here somewhere. Alright, so we're not that far off. 4,000. Moving on. We're in a city again. I should be able to figure this out. Parker. East Carter Street. There's some sort of ramp up there. Can't really see the names on any of these. License plates aren't that easy. Restovich Braun Attorneys. Oh, here we go. Civic Center, Northeast and Southeast. International Groceries, Wells Fargo. Civic Center. Post Bulletin. Where is there a Post Bulletin? You'd think one of these things would have something marked on it. Post Bulletin's clearly the newspaper, but I don't have a good sense of where that is. To me, this feels Oklahoma, Texas. But what is that? That's Iowa? Is there a Carter Street? Who has the Post Bulletin? Des Moines? Oh, it's the Des Moines Register. It'd be Post Bulletin. Minneapolis Tribune. I don't feel like Sioux City's big enough to have that. And I feel like it's got to be flatter. But this is a pretty big sign. Who has the Post Bulletin? Des Moines Register. Civic Center. We're on Carter Street. Wish I recognized more newspapers. What if it's like the Fargo Post Bulletin? Is there a Carter Street downtown here? I don't know the name of the paper in Fargo. I also don't know who has a Northeast, Southwest. I mean, I know Oklahoma City does. But that doesn't feel like the way to go here. Maine, Phillips, Duluth. I don't see a Carter. Science Center. Where would this be? I don't get a phone number. It's got to be pretty big. And I would think cold weather, given the enclosed over ramps. I think that's too big, but maybe Rochester? Do they have a civic center and a Carter? There's Civic Center Northwest. Oh, do they have a Carter? So we've got Civic Center Drive Northeast and Southeast. That's Northwest. Man, it's kind of crazy that they have a Civic Center drive. But it doesn't look like they have the same streets. Northeast and southeast would be this way. There's southeast. Just don't think they have a Civic Center drive. That goes the other way. Wow, that's really strange though. I'm just going to pick it anyway because I'm running out of time. And it was. Look at that. It really did go through there. Oh, and they dropped me back down. I accidentally clicked on that there. Alright, so how do I get back to my game here? Oh, I guess I don't. It just stops. Well, that's no good. Let's see if I still have in process games anywhere. Ongoing games. So I can finish that one up and get my score. Man, that's swampy. Gosh, this sure looks like Delaware. Could that possibly be a road that I drive on 100 times? It would be right here. We're just going to give it a go and see. It is! Wow. I got really lucky with that. So 22,071, no moving. That's going to be my record to start with. And thanks for following along.